In at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Giannis. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Middleton, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Harden dishes to Durant. And it's good for 2.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 4. And finished off by KD.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Giannis passes to Middleton. That 3 off the mark. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. That puts them in the lead.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Harden with the stop.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
Middleton outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's DiVincenzo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Nets leading by 3. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Down low. The Bucks working the ball around. The tray. They get it back. Here's Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
And here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Here's KD. Here's Jordan. Out to KD. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday finds Lopez. Middleton on the wing. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3. Irving looking for an opening. From 12 feet out, he gets that one.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Fords the pass to Tucker. Here's Nora. Outside Portis. Pocket 4. The kick out to T. 13 feet away. No good that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Teague with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Feeds to Forbes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Teague against Irving. Pass to Brown. Back to Irving. And that one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Tucker. The Nets with the lead. 1:58 left in the first half. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Shot from 12. Let's keep it alive.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Passes it to Nora. Back to T. Portis in the post. He's against Green. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Portis. Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Brown.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez dishes to Middleton. The 9-footer's on the mark. And it's 6 points for Chris Middleton.
And he's just one of those guys who's used to scoring with defenders draped all over him. Middleton there with great focus.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. The 3 from KD. The rebound by Holiday. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They trail by 1.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Durant. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Jordan trying to free himself up. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. To the middle. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Antetokounmpo against KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Giannis. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James, I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Giannis inside. Guarded by KD. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Middleton finds Lopez. Now Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 10.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden against Holiday. Dinwiddie outside. This one for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Count the basket. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Jordan outside for Durant. Lets it go with a three. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's DiVincenzo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy two.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game here. Nets trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And then Durant with the dunk.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And there's the pass to Nora. Tucker with the ball. Griffin's there. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Irving against T. Irving drives in. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Tucker finds DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. Nora, the pass to Tucker. And here is DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Back to Tucker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Left side, Irving. He nails it, and we're tied up. Irving's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. There's Portis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Pass to Tucker. to the middle. Here's Nora, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Go into the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Teague. Now the feed to Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard. Jeff Teague unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Irving against Teague. It's deflected.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Harris passes to Claxton. Green with the ball. Here's Irving. Irving double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Milwaukee has possession. Bucks leading by 3. Teague deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about Teague showing tremendous vision on that pass? Quick at getting the ball to his teammates on time and on target.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So both teams making some changes here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
From deep Harden. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Middleton outside. The dish now to Lopez. Clock at 6. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Shoots the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Giannis inside. KD's on him. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Durant against Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
.110 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Durant. Back to Harden. From the arc. And Lopez pulls it down. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. Offensive rebound. Passes to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. The 3 from Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Tries it from the top of the key. Let's keep it alive. KD on the wing. The second chance effort. The shot will not fall. That's good from Lopez.
Well, Brook Lopez, such a versatile scorer. He's got great low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots. Very difficult bind for the defenders.
And here's Harden for three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Holiday against Harden. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two. That's a jump ball.
So it's the Bucks now, and so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. the Nets starting 5. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for Portland, Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Jones. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Harden. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Nurkic with the steal. Powell. That shot misses. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Harden with it. Lillard picks him up. Now Harden. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Misses the step-back jump shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
Here is Harden. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Passes it to Griffin. Durant against Jones. Left side Durant.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from KD. Powell kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Jordan finds Harden. Jones against KD. Over Jones. And that one's good. Durant. Durant's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Lillard. Stolen by Durant. Harden with it. Lillard picks him up. Harden's shot is good.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Trailblazers trail by 5.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well. Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Durant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Brooklyn now. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Nurkic with the block. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Jones. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Nets leading by 3. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Pass to Powell. Back to Nurkic. The dish to Covington. Shoots over Griffin and finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic is combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. And it's Portland with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So for the Nets, McCollum outside. From deep. The shot, no good. Gets it off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is...
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Anthony is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Kanter finds McCollum. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. And clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Green. Pass to Claxton. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Simons. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's good. Irving's got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. To end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Again, Irving missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Anthony. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony over Green. The shot by Anthony, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Nets lead by 9. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Out to Anthony. Pass to Simons. No good on the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Brown finds Irving, and Green slams it in.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Simons has got 5 now.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Irving, and the shot goes in. 14 points for him.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin, also DeAndre Jordan out there. Durant is out there with Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. The wide open look for Durant. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 10.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. KD with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
And he can't hit the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 11-point game.
Out of bounds.
Hands of the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And he gets the bucket.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Dinwiddie outside. He kicks it to Harden. Unloads. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Lillard. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Monte Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Jones. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Lillard. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Harden against Lillard. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, KD. Fires from 18. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Covington against Griffin. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lillard, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for Portland. Harden against Lillard. Now here's Harden. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. .115 left here in the third quarter. Lillard with it. He's got 6. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside for Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now McCollum, and taken away by Brown. Right side Green. Brown outside. Jones against Durant. 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
McCollum dishes to Cantor. And they pick up 2. Cantor's got his first basket.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Irving. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Irving. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Down by 12.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know, they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. McCollum finds Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Irving. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. McCollum against Brown. McCollum up top. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Outside Irving. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down low. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McCollum against Brown. Anthony. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Irving against Lillard. Irving kicks to Harris. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Irving. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 6, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A putback. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Jordan trying to free himself up.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Lillard from outside. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Dinwiddie dishes to KD. CJ McCollum comes up with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Beyond the arc. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Nobody near Lillard. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
3-pointer, Lillard. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. No good on his first attempt of the game.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Jones with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. It's been a quick start for Portland.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Kicks it out to Jones. There's the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Looking to end the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Passes it to Powell. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Portland. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bucks trail by 6. The feed to Holiday. Back to Giannis. For 3, Middleton. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. And the layup fall. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Powell dishes to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Uncovered. The rebound by the Bucks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's McCollum. Anthony left side. Stolen by Tucker. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Nora. Here's Portis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's McCollum trying to end the drought. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get... And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched a pump.
What we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Simons. Cantor, the pass to Carmelo from the wing. Cantor, great positioning on the putback.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. For 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered closely. The Trailblazers rebound. Cantor kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Cantor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Portland shooting their first foul shot of the game. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Bucks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tucker with the ball. Anthony on him.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Forbes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Simons, the pass to McCollum. From downtown. Portland with a new 14. Feeds it to Anthony. Clock at 6. Dishes it to McCollum. Fires the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Back to Cantor. Anthony left side. Changes up. Tries yet again. And scoring with the play inside is Cantor. Cantor's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Teague.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
Pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. To the middle. That's good from Cantor on the assist by McCollum. Cantor's got 9.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Rebound by Anthony. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Cantor. Anthony with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
20 seconds left in the first half. And here is Teague. It's Portis atop the key. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
And McCollum puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. And he doesn't get talked about that much, but Yusuf Nurkic. Big. And that should...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Floats it up for Giannis. Covington with the steal. Here's Jones. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Portland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 6 points for him. Holiday with it. Passes to DiVincenzo. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lillard against Holiday. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stops, pops, and Damian Lillard pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 18.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on. Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense, that's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. To the inside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 8 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Powell kicks to Lillard. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Jones against Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
Yeah, I think the scouting report says you got to chase him off the three-point line. Not a good job defensively there, but a great job by Lillard to knock it down.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. The pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard scanning the floor. Over Lopez. Jones the pass to Powell. And here's Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Nurkic with the pump fake does a good job fooling the defender that time.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Teague. To the wing right side. Portis against Lillard. And stolen by Lillard. Now here's Powell. Passes it to Nurkic. He dishes it to Jones. Over in the corner, Lillard. Let's go. They get it again. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Oh, good work from Jeff Teague to get himself in terrific position to help.
And so it's Portland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at small forward. Pass to Anthony. Oh, McCollum in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's the pass to Forbes. Here's Nora, covered by Anthony. Stolen by Cantor. Cullen passes to Simons. Up again, and Cantor able to finish.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Simons, the pass to McCollum. There's the triple. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, we all know that Jeff Teague is one of the quickest guys in the game, and sometimes when he picks up that much speed, he can also get up and finish.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Passes it to Simons. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday dishes to Middleton. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
McCollum outside. Pass to Cantor. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Defended by Middleton. Cantor, the pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 2. Connects on the open J. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Middleton on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the three. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 13. A three from McCollum. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. He feeds it to Carmelo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Lets it go from the wing. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Trying to get open as Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Portland.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Enes Kanter.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
The three for DiVincenzo. And Kanter pulls it down. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Giannis outside. From deep three-point range, no good. And so Portland takes this one. But by a big thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Brown, and it's Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Giannis. Here's Middleton. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Just 5 to shoot. Harden. Second chance shot. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Holiday inside the line. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden against Holiday. Fires it up. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. The kick out to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Durant. Lays it up off the glass.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
Now here's Giannis. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Giannis.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Free throw drops for KD. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got 5.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
It's Jordan on the wing. Right side, Kevin Durant. Not going to go that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
How about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Harden dishes to Jordan. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. The rebound by Holiday.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Teague against Irving. Shoots over Portis. No good from Irving. Milwaukee in the lead. 6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. From deep three-point range, and so Milwaukee again turning it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Irving, 11 feet away, and he drops that one in. It's all knotted up.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Tie game in Milwaukee, and we'll be back. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
Who's watching here?
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Here's Luwawu. Offline with his 3. The Bucks trail. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeff Green picks one up. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
T kicks to Forbes. Outside Portis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Tries again. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's T. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. To the left wing. A pass to Connaughton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn. Teague surveying the D. Right side, Portis. Oh, that's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Yes, that goes in. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Teague against Irving. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Good work there as it goes.
I'll tell you, how about a high percentage opportunity from Jeff Teague? As a scorer, you love to get those easy ones.
And here is Irving. He's got 8. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis outside. Inside and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Durant and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Harden finds Brown. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Step back shot. Harden can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. On deep. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
It may be the most bankable.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey! Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Harden scanning the floor. Stolen by Holiday. Middleton left side. Shoots. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant attacking. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Harden against Holiday. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Here's Giannis. Defended by Griffin. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the paint. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Middleton outside. He kicks to Holiday. Dishes to Lopez. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Over Griffin. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets leading by 8. And here they go. Here's Harden. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Griffin. Pass to KD. Another shot. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Giannis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Irving against Holiday. Irving looking over the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good on the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And stolen by Irving. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Green. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now, Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Irving against Teague. 4 on the shot clock. Claxton with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Teague against Irving. Teague dishes to Forbes. Outside Teague. Back to Forbes. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Forbes has got his first points in this one.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Outside Irving. Over Teague. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu, also Green out there, and it's Irving at the point. Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
T kicks to Connaughton. Here's Connaughton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Harden the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Holiday against Harden. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Chris Middleton.
Nets leading by 14. Harden outside. No one near him. The rebound by Middleton.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Down kicks to KD. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Harden against Holiday. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Lopez left side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Giannis against Griffin. Giannis passes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Irving missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And here's Harden for 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Pass to Lopez, over Jordan, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. There below is, and let's go.
Well, guys, I'm
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jones is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the 2. Now here's Durant. Passes it to Harden. Over Jones. Harden, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Harden, and that one goes long. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anthony drives in. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Harden against Jones. Now, here is Harden, guarded closely.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Now, here's Nurkic. He kicks to Covington, 18 feet out. James Harden with the rebound. Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The shot misses. Excellent D that time from Jones.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And what unselfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Still without a basket in the game. Harden outside. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Outside for Griffin. Durant dishes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Jones. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Harden. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Lillard in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the field. Just in total control so far.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Covington kicks to Lillard. from deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 9.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Portland leading by 11. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. And Durant launches from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it...
I think it comes from the inner.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
They've got Irving. Luwawu is out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Collins. McCollum outside. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. Nets trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Irving. From deep. Powell pulls it in. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Cantor throws it down.
And look at Cantor rise up. Good anticipation for the big man to go for the alley.
Outside, Green. Claxton the pass to Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
What's up? And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Nets shooting their first free throw this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Well, the former #1 overall pick. Tremendous success early in his career. Irving continues to find ways to improve.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The Trailblazers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Now, here is Irving. To the wing on the left. Here's Claxton. Sweet move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
and they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irvin is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
McCollum passes to Pop. McCollum with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie. And the basket by McCollum.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Irving against McCollum. He lobs it up.
And Irvin is unguardable in the pick and roll, especially with how he cuts apart the D with his passing.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Now the pass to Cantor. McCollum against Irving. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Dinwiddie outside. McCollum against Irving. Here's Claxton. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Dinwiddie. Irving against McCollum. Goes back up. Again, Irving missing.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Lobs it up for Cantor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Got to appreciate how aggressive Cantor is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And Cantor drops them both. KD looking around. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 9 points and 1 assist. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Jones. And it's Nurkic in at the center.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Nets trail by 11. Outside, KD. Covington with the steal. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Lillard with no one around. No good with the triple.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Now, here's Nurkic after the miss from KD.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Lillard's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. It's stolen by Jones. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got 14 points.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And when Griffin takes flight, it's a sight to see. Some of the dunks he pulls are just insane.
And Lillard kicks to Jones. Back to Lillard. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Anthony. Back to Nurkic. Outside, Jones. Lillard from outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Griffin kicks to Harden. And Jones sends it back. And now Portland on the break. Here's Anthony. Covington controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Oh, the quick feet of Covington. He excels at getting out there on the break and finding ways to capitalize.
Griffin against Lillard. Puts up a 3. Nurkic dishes to Carmelo. Kicks it out to Lillard. From deep three-point range. And it's Lillard again missing. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. That one drops for him.
When he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Lillard with it. 17 points in the game. 56 seconds left in the third. Jones finds Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. Great open look there. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Durant with a wide open look. And the Nets, another 3.
And the way Durant gets his shot off, so quick, so effortless.
Lillard outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. Launches it. The shot by KD. No good. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Outside, Jones. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a sizable lead as the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Brooklyn.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Powell finds Canner. Back to Powell. Now here's McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Irving against McCollum. The 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Plenty of space. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. And Cantor pulls it down.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And there's the feed to Collins. Kicks to Little. All alone. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Back to McCollum. Collins finds Powell. The 3 nailed from 3-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Out to the right wing. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And that one misses. Trailblazers leading by 15. Powell, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And on the way from Irving for 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And the pass to Powell. Back to McCollum. Passes to Powell. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. Sinks the triple.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now here's Irving from deep. Collins grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Pass to Powell. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Now here's McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Lillard fires away from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Lillard misses. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Anthony. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. And for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the small forward. Lillard the pass to Jones. Powell against DiVincenzo. Powell, that's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kicks it to Giannis. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Passes it to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's Nurkic, top of the key. He dishes it to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Covington finds Lillard. Three-pointer. Hit the tip. And Covington stays with it.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington. Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Powell against DiVincenzo. That one doesn't go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Pop. From 13, and again, it's Portland converting.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The putback, and the rebound by Nurkic.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
There's the pass to Pop. Inside. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 6. Down low. And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Lillard from outside. He doesn't hit that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton for 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Here's Giannis. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Lillard dishes to Covington. Outside, Jones. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Giannis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Giannis outside. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's all evened up. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Lillard from outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Holiday with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Lillard outside. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Portland out in front, up 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who's
being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward position. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 3. Forbes the pass to Nora. He's looking for Teague and finds him. That shot, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. And the basket by McCollum. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it. They pass it. They can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. It's deflected. They get it back. Portis. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
The right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip to him there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Forbes the pass to Portis. Shoots over Cantor. Portis can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Simons the pass to Carmelo. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Teague. Anthony with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Anthony, no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got 4 this quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Kicks it to McCollum. "13 feet away. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. Tucker the pass to Forbes. Over McCollum, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Forbes. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Pass to Simons. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. Picked off in midair. And that's it for the first. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. And that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Unselfishness, always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And now Portland on the break. Jones is running.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Middleton outside, trying to get open as Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Lillard surveying the D. Covington dishes to Nurkic. Back to Covington. 16 feet away. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Shakes him. And it's laid in by Holiday.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. There's the lob to Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Lillard way outside, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Middleton outside. Holiday against Lillard. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Middleton. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half. Holiday. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Back to Middleton. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Lopez. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Lillard missing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. For three, Middleton misses the shot. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Tucker. Outside Teague. Back to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Nwora. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. Forbes can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Stolen by Kansas. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Back to Anthony for the 3. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Portis passed to Nwora. And here is Antetokounmpo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Damian Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers leading by 9. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half. Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Outside Teague. Pass to Nwora. Now Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. From the arc. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On up the court. McCollum kicks to Anthony. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
McCollum outside. Here's Cantor. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Canner. 6 to shoot. Anthony left side. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Portland again missing. Bucks trail by 7. Here is Forbes. Pass to Teague. Over in the corner, Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now here's Lillard. 1:11 left in the game. McCollum outside. Shot on the wing. Again, McCollum missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's stolen by Anthony. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson.
Shooting for Portland.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Boy, he's like mortar when you look at Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He's a guy that holds things together, plays with great energy and effort, and that's contagious and also beneficial for a team.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Norkic checked in for Cantor, and Robert Covington subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Middleton, a putback, and it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard outside. So the Trailblazers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. Thank you, David. Great interview.